Hi fire signs, welcome to your first edition of our weekend 30. Aries will be first. Hi Aries, I'm going to do a quick shuffle and then we'll take a look at the energies for this weekend. What are you going to be facing? What's coming towards you? We're going to look at the obstacle, the advice, the opportunity for Saturday as well as Sunday. I'm going to give the deck one more shuffle and then I will cut it and tell you what I see. All right. Wow. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone is moving slow when it comes to offering commitment. It could also be that you are turning down somebody's offer because you feel like it's just not enough. Or it could be that someone isn't offering at all, and that's the issue. So the overall situation for the weekend is the Four of Cups in the reverse. You could be turning down an offer or feeling like you're missing an offer, an opportunity, or you could be feeling like someone else is missing out on you. So let's pull a clarifier and find out what's going on for Aries. Yeah. You might be blocking somebody or putting those boundaries out there, standing up for what you want. Looks like somebody, you've been working hard at something, someone else is looking at what they could have in other places and hoping that you'll just stick around, okay? You could also be, with this Seven of Wands, I feel like really calling somebody out, okay? I feel like somebody's had you waiting around while they've explored their options. And you've been already, I think, even if this hasn't been like a separation, but you just created distance, to you it's like, wow, you've already broken my heart. This feels like it's over. I've been in my head about this. I'm getting over this and I'm ready for something new, okay? This might be a case of too little, too late, and now this person is coming in at the last minute and you're like, hey, you know, now you want to fight for me. Now you want to put in the work, but I'm just ready for something different because I'm tired of you playing with my emotions, right? Let's see what this Page of Cups in the reverse is about, because this is the situation. Could be that you're not accepting someone's apology, you know? Pages are, it's like really small communication. It's kind of shaky. It's kind of unstable. And to you, you might just, you might be in a space where you're like, I'm turning this down. You know, I'm setting my boundaries. I'm letting go of this situation. Whatever this commitment was, it's too small or it's taking too long. And it could even be that you feel like this person is still dealing with other people, okay? But you're over it. It just seems like emotional manipulation. And I feel like you're exposing this person for who they are, or they're going to do something that exposes them for who they are, okay? I think in the long run, they're going to be feeling a lot of grief about the situation. Tell me about the Five of Cups. All right. Yeah, you're just like, I'm really tired of crying about it. Like, this isn't stable. It's not, you're not emotionally available. I'm ready to cut this out of my life. I've had the clarity. I'm tired of the secrets. I'm tired of the games. I'm ready for a new opportunity, okay? I think you're just really in a space of being like, hey, you know what? I don't think this is going to work, okay? Saturday, we got 10 of Pentacles as your feeling. So it could be that initially something that you thought, like, hey, this could be that opportunity. Saturday, you're still in that feeling, right? You're like, hey, this might work. But I think in the back of your mind, you're kind of weighing it out because you're like, this situation has been unfair. It didn't get off the ground before. This person is kind of somebody who keeps secrets. They're a little bit fast and loose. They might have multiple partners. So I think the opportunity for the commitment, somebody's like kind of giving you that like, oh, Aries, I can be this, I can be that. I think you're mulling it over on Saturday, or that's when the opportunity comes about, that somebody's really like ready to tell you that they'll give you the world, right? Tell me anything else. Yeah. I think you've been kind of like waiting, you know, waiting for this, like, I'm almost feeling like this is, yeah. It looks like this one person is dealing with multiple people, you know, because we have this King of Wands in the reverse. We have 2 queens that are in the upright, and then we have holding on. Okay, so it's almost like you're finding out that this, whoever this King of Wands represents, you know, maybe he said he needed time. Maybe he said he wasn't committed. Aries, Leo, or Sag, behind your back, you know, here he is holding on to what? You know, multiple people. This could also be, though, for Saturday, that if you're like, hey, this is where I'm at with this, I need this clarity, that this person does offer you some sort of offer with the Queen of Pentacles coming up in the upright. But to me, I'm feeling more like this is 2 energies here. I think this person could be coming in and feeling like they've had some epiphany that they don't want to let you go. And it looks like the situation is moving forward, okay? Maybe it feels like you can move on with them, but there's still something that seems hidden. And I feel like it's around these 2 energies, okay? Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. All right, yeah. Yeah, so if somebody is telling you that this is, yeah, I feel like there's two people involved in this situation, regardless of what this person is telling you, because this person wants to come out of the cold with this person who's turned their back on them, you know, and that could be you, or take it how it resonates. But then we have this Queen of Pentacles here, and it's like the situation was very unfair, so it came to an end. You know, and now this person has been feeling really bad about this and very heartbroken, but here they are putting in work. So what are they putting work into? Holding on and not having this end, right? So it's almost like, tell me what they're putting work into. All right, well, that's our card. Yeah. Putting work into being happy and committing to someone, right? But to who is the question, right? And I think that's very much what's on your mind. Is this going to move forward or not? You know, is the situation you were in over? You want clarity, right? Because you don't feel in your heart like it's over. Okay, so this is very much the energy of someone coming in. They're telling you one thing. I think you're very curious to know what they're doing behind your back. Sunday, it seems like you will be finding out, because we have you feeling the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So feeling like I said, this is something that you're either going to turn down, you're going to walk away from, it's going to suck, but you're just like, I just can't with this anymore, right? Give me a clarifier with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you're going to get some kind of information that you're just like, wow, okay, it's not over. Both times, the World in the reverse. Yep, that this person is still going back and forth between 2 people, okay? It's not fair. They're doing the I sleep here, I sleep there, right? There's a huge imbalance here. Sunday, you're going to be finding that out, okay? So trust your gut on this one. The opportunity here is to cut this person out of your life, you know, and I think maybe that's that once and for all. Tell me about the 8 of Wands in the reverse, please. Yeah, because this person, like, yeah, 7 of Wands. It's just, it's time. It's like you're putting work into a situation that it's just this never-ending cycle of this person, like, going back and forth and breaking your heart, right? This is the opportunity for you to take your power back, to create distance, to block this person, and just be done with it, okay? The obstacle is the Fool in the reverse. So it's hard because you're feeling foolish about the situation. You might want to get, like, the last word. You might want to have a conversation. and really figure out what happened or why they did what they did. You may feel like you don't want to start fresh with someone else. You might have felt like this was your person and you're feeling very badly, but that's an obstacle that you're going to have to figure out how to deal with, okay? Yeah. Because it just feels like, I even shuffled, this person's putting work into... Yeah, I just feel like you're going to find out something, that this person is being promiscuous with other people and promising them other things, okay? Your obstacle is going to be, how are you going to deal with this, basically. Yeah. You know, are you going to be able to pick yourself up from this situation? Because if this is the way it's looking, is kind of like this person is telling you one thing, they're doing another, right? They're telling you that they want to stick around, but in reality, they're all over the place. Yeah, and you're seeing it for what it is. I think that's the obstacle here, is like that you won't be able to have a fresh start with this person. The advice is the Hermit in the reverse. So through this ending, there is an opportunity for something different. It's kind of like, be mindful of not trusting what you've seen, okay? The Hermit is very, yeah, the Hermit's very, like, good at remembering his experiences. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. This person could come in, they could apologize. They could offer you that stability. But the reality of it is that it's never going to get to that point. You know, there isn't going to be any moving forward with this person because they're showing you their true colors. You know, you just have to, you have to see it for what it is, because we have this King of Wands coming up in the reverse again, you know, and the Hanged Man. Like, you're going to have to trust your judgment on this one. I'm just looking to see if I see anything else. You know, I think it's hard if the Fool is kind of your obstacle in the reverse because you don't want to start new with someone else. But the advice is that you're not going to be alone for long. I think when you release this situation, there is someone coming in better for you. But it's time to stop waiting for this person. Okay, this kind of came out sideways. I feel like all they're doing is causing indecision and going back and forth. Okay, but it's not fair to you. There's no reciprocity, and it's just a whole bunch of lies. You know, you haven't been trusting what you've seen from this person, so maybe you're not walking away. Maybe when they come back, you always accept the opportunity. But now you have a decision to make, you know. Yeah, I think initially if you unblock this person, you'll feel really happy, but ultimately it'll just lead to heartache and you'll wish you never gave them a second chance because they tell a lot of lies and they're unfair and nothing changes. But this King of Wands, whoever this is, really plays on your heartstrings and the good memories you guys have together, okay? All right, Aries, I'm going to pull you 2 advice cards, and I'm so sorry to deliver heavy information, but I'm under the impression this is something you've seen from this person before, because it's seeming like this person is really in and out. I wouldn't even be surprised if you know who this other person is that they're dealing with, that you're going to find out about, okay? So let's see. All right. Support, faith. Offer your support to someone, experience the joy of serving others. I think it's time to serve other people, to be quite frank. Like, there could be someone else, like I was kind of picking up on. It seems like there's somebody else in the equation in your life that is coming through. It might be time to start offering your attention to other people. And maybe in doing that, like, you'll be introduced to that new person. You know, it could be that, like, you meet someone and you're helping them, and then, like, they have a brother or sister that's, like, amazing. But I think Spirit is asking you to put your attention elsewhere for a while. We have faith. Have faith. Faith grows when you act without knowing the end result. And that's the obstacle of the Fool in the reverse, is not wanting to take that new opportunity. But I think it's time for you to really step out of this grief. You know, this woman with this rose here, it's making me feel like you don't want to start fresh because of the time you've invested. And maybe you feel like time's just ticking away for you to be able to have that happily ever after. But I think it's time to step out on faith and just really let go of something that seems flighty or shaky or unstable. It's time to do something new and to know that it will work out, okay? All right, Aries, this has been your weekend read. I'm sorry it was heavy. Please comment down below. Let me know what happens. I will love to read your comments, and I will speak to you soon. Bye. Hi, Leo. I'm here to do your weekend read. It's going to be a quick 10 to 12 minute look at what's going on with you for the weekend. So let me shuffle 2 more times, and I'm just going to get right into it for you. I'll pull the cards after I cut the deck and let you know what I see. Okay. Nice. Ooh. Okay, I spoke a little too soon. All right. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups in the reverse. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. You feel like this is your person. But you're really tired. Tired of feeling tired, right? So Lovers is showing me you've got a decision to make this weekend based on some disappointment, some regret, okay? You might be finding something out about your partnership. Yeah. Okay, looks like there's some regret around some indecision or being treated like an option or treating someone like an option. So let's see what this Lovers is talking about here. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you've made the choice, or you're in the process of making the choice to release somebody that is having a very hard time staying in one place, okay? King of Wands energy. This person is, they're very flighty and they're very promiscuous, okay? You've got a decision to make about what you want to invest in emotionally, because it looks like you're tired of being treated like an option. You know, I feel like you found the person you want to commit to and you want to give your love to, but ultimately it could be that either they're not paying attention to you or there's multiple people in the situation. So you're in a space of either shutting someone out or releasing them altogether, okay? Saturday, we have you feeling quite burdened. Let's find out what's going on for my Leos. Yeah, you're feeling heartbroken. So I feel like, yeah, something's come to light. Okay. I think somebody could be wanting to return. But I feel like maybe since they've been gone, you've gotten more information about the situation. Maybe you were at a distance from this person. There was some sort of like, you were on a break almost. But I feel like it's like you don't want them back. It's almost like you're holding on to this, but you really want something new. Yeah. There was a separation here. Somebody wants to apologize, but someone else does not want to forgive them. And I think that's a lot of weight on you right now. Tell me more about this Ten of Wands. Yeah. You're ready for something where, I mean, you're going to end up having a discussion. There could have been some cheating. Yeah. You're ready for clarity. I think it's like, okay, you've been doing a lot of thinking on your own, but now it's time for someone to speak their piece, you know, because it's weighing heavy on you, whatever this separation is. You feel like somebody owes you an apology, but I don't think that you feel like you could move on with this person, okay? Because you're looking for something that's a lot more balanced. Sunday, we have Ace of Pentacles coming through, so it looks like some sort of new commitment. Could be that you dropped one person and chose another. Yeah. All right. I think by Sunday you'll decide. It's like with this Seven of Pentacles, you're invested and you're not walking away. And with this Nine of Wands in the reverse, you're letting somebody come back. With this Three of Cups, it's like there's some sort of... Tell me about the Three of Cups in the reverse. Oh. So I think whatever you thought you were going to do, you end up changing your mind. Because you're realizing that you're not moving on from this person. It's not over. So I feel like initially you think you're going to go with one option because you're feeling very frustrated. And then by Sunday, you've changed your mind. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Anything I missed? Ooh, Leo, what are you doing? Page of Cups in reverse. Wow, it's like, it's almost like you guys are both having an affair on one another. But like, it's, to me, it's like Leo had somebody lined up in the event that the commitment didn't work out. And now it's like, okay, well, we've decided to work on this. It's almost like, yeah, just when you're ready to start something new and you kind of had something lined up, somebody came running back and said they wanted to put in the work. Like you're renewing the commitment, but I'm almost feeling like if you were on a break, you could have been with somebody else, or take it how it resonates. Could be vice versa. And whoever, you know, maybe you took a break because somebody was cheating and you're like, hey, well, I'm going to go out and do me. And you found somebody that you kind of liked. And now this person, your person is coming back in to try to re-solidify the commitment. You know, so that might be you reaching out to this other person and telling them like, hey, this isn't, I can't keep doing this. We're going to get back together. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you're like, I'm going to keep this person just in case my person screws up again. Hi, Leo. All right, opportunity. The moon. Oh my. All right, so you got an opportunity to make a new plan. A decision needs to be made about what you want to release. Okay. Yeah, you need to pick one. It's kind of what I'm seeing here, okay? That you're going to have to cut one of the people out of your life for whatever this commitment is, okay? So I think there's too many. I mean, I'm no one to judge, but I think just because of this Ten of Wands, that's why I'm saying too many, because it's becoming a burden, okay? You've got a lot that you're trying to do is kind of what I'm feeling like, and it's time to make that decision. Are you going to go with the old or the new? Okay. And if you go back to the old person, are you going to tell them the truth, right? Or are you not going to tell them what you've been doing, right? Yeah. If you go with the new, you don't give the old person a second chance. If you go with the old, you're not exploring your options. Ooh, Leo. You're out there. So, opportunity. Figure it out. You have the opportunity to cut through your confusion. or to recognize that there's confusion and to start weighing out your decisions, make a plan, right? The obstacle is that you feel very invested in this old person, right? Trying to figure out if you're going to stick around for that. Also, do you feel like investing in someone new? Do you feel like this could go the distance? Okay. Those are things you're going to have to think about. Yeah, because we've got Justice in the reverse. You're thinking very hard. Because to me, this is kind of that energy of like, you know, what you've had in the past is good, but you're kind of coming to light about the fact that it hasn't always been balanced and that, like, you're not sure if you want to keep putting work into it. But then at the same time, the Four of Wands is kind of that energy of like something being temporary. So it's like, do you want to throw out something that you've put so much work into for something that could just be a temporary good time, you know, and it might not turn out to be that solid, stable, reciprocal commitment, right? Yeah, oh, you have some juicy decisions to make this weekend. All right, the advice, 5 of Pentacles. So, with this particular deck, I look at this as kind of coming back, you know, coming back to what you know, what's safe, right? Yeah. I think that if you take the time to hear your partner out, it's looking like I feel like that this is your person, but I feel like you guys have just been going through a rough patch, okay? Because both of these cards are like not walking away or accepting an opportunity more than once. The Hermit in the reverse is like, to me, through this ending, there's an opportunity to be able to change the nature of your relationship. Because I think you'll let go of something that really does make you happy, okay? I just think that right now, this person needed to be blocked out for a while because they needed to see what it's like without you, or see what it's like for you to move on and really have that clarity about the fact that they weren't reciprocating to the relationship. I think you should give this relationship a chance. And it looks like you may very well do so with that Ace of Pentacles. All right, so let me pull some advice. Oh my goodness, Leo, what have you been doing? Please do comment. I'd love to hear it. Maybe you need to use a pseudonym for your name or something so your person doesn't see. Or this could be vice versa, so take it how it resonates. But there's definitely something going on here that it's kind of juicy. All right, we got priorities. Get your priorities straight. When you know what's important, saying no gets much easier. You do have a decision to make. So I think you should try to figure out, like, are you willing to invest in something new? Are you willing to walk away from something you've invested so much time in? Okay. We have help. Ask for help. Receiving is an act of generosity. This is very much the energy of the 5 of Pentacles. You may need to ask your partner, if you're looking at the relationship that you've been in, just, you know, be like, hey, how do we fix this? Like, I'm at a crossroads here and I need your help. Okay. I think that right now, if you are going to fix the old relationship, there definitely needs to be some teamwork, some honest communication. And I think that if you guys could get on the same page, that this does have the capacity to work. And I think deep down, that probably really is what you want. It's just very hard to remember what's important when it seems like all you see is regret, right? You're feeling very frustrated with the way that this is going, and that's totally understandable, okay? All right, Leo, difficult decisions this weekend. I know you'll figure it out. I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye. Hi, Sagittarius. I'm going to get right into your weekend 10. This is part of the weekend 30. I'm going to shuffle 2 more times, and then I will cut the deck and let you know what I see for your weekend forecast. All right, one more time. Then I'm going to give the cards a cut. And let's figure out what's going on for you this weekend. Okay, Knight of Cups and the upright. So you might be coming in with a passionate offer to someone, or someone might be coming in with a passionate offer to you. Somebody is very focused on love. They're making an action or a grand gesture. Could be in the form of a visit, communication, could be a text message, email, that kind of thing. Could be a phone call. All right. But for whatever reason, this weekend, you're feeling quite overburdened and you're ready for a cycle to end with this 10 of Wands, okay? I think you're kind of in a space of evaluating what you're holding on to, okay? Because why this is all happening is strength, which is very interesting for this 10 of Wands card because this man is quite strong to be carrying all these wands by himself, right? But the thing about strength is there's 2 energies on this card, and that's what makes them strong versus the man alone on the 10 of Wands doing all the work by himself, right? So let me get a clarifier for this 10 of Wands. Okay. So, and 10 of Wands, of course, comes out. You're feeling overburdened because there could be a little bit of self-deception here. There's things that should be said that aren't being said. King of Swords even could be air energy, but it's also the energy of kind of bending the truth, omitting the truth, lying just to get what you want. This could be you. This could be someone else, okay? So you're holding on to something. You're realizing you're not moving on. And now we've got this decision to move forward very passionately back to whatever that is, okay? Strength, though, it's going to take, I think, let's find out why strength is coming up for why this is happening. Tell me about strength. Okay. Yeah. You're feeling a lot of regret, okay? So whatever you're moving back towards, it's going to take a lot of strength to go back to or to move away from. So this depends on what you're doing here because we've got a few things going on. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse. So it's showing me that, all right, we've got Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's making me feel like a commitment ended because you came to light about a betrayal and you weren't on the same page as your partner, okay? That could have had you looking at new options. And we have a lot of regret here. So the thing about strength is, are you having the strength to overcome whatever this betrayal was? Or are you having the strength to, are you overcoming it and returning? Or are you overcoming it and walking away in a new direction? Okay. So that is what we will find out, I think. Anything else for the 10 of Wands and strength? Okay, so there's some codependency here. And it's looking like you have been shut out or shut someone out, either because they weren't committing to you or you weren't ready to commit to them. Could be that you're doing what's best for you and you're ending a situation that seems very toxic or codependent, okay? Now, this could even be like you moving your things or moving away from, okay? Saturday, we have Death. So, in ending, you making a plan and you really looking at stability, okay? You're making a new plan for expansion. That cycle is ending. It's time for a change. What's ending with Death? What is ending on Saturday? Okay, looks like somebody's done waiting around. They're ready to heal a situation, okay? So it could be that you were holding back, a lot of stuff. Now you're kind of ready to have that discussion. Could be that you've been waiting for the right time. Tell me more about this death. Because with this Knight of Cups, like I said, that could be that grand gesture of love. Could also be an apology too. Because I'm also seeing this Two of Cups here. Yeah. This is kind of the energy of like, oh, you might be trying to return, like I said, return to someone. It looks like you may want to close the distance between you and someone else. But Seven of Wands also is showing me that it's like the fight is over. You know, you're ready to hear what other people have to say. Five of Swords and Ace of Cups in the reverse. Could be that somebody wasn't willing to, with this Page of Pentacles, somebody was wanting or waiting even for some clarity or some stability, and they ended up taking away their affection because they're feeling very much like one person involved in the situation is only doing what's best for them. Okay. So now with this death, it's like whatever this distance was, if there was somebody that wasn't communicating, it looks like now Sagittarius or someone watching for Sagittarius is coming back in to try to have a victory in this situation. Okay. And that's probably that energy of the Knight of Cups. Like, here I am, I'm offering you clarity. See, yep, because we have the King and Queen. So I'm getting the vibe that, yeah, somebody was doing what was best for them. And they, you know, they want an apology. Like, it's time for you to make the decision. I'm not waiting around for you forever, right? I'm going to go be single, whatever, right? So it's a little bit scattered, but there's quite a few energies coming through. There's a couple of stories that I'm seeing here. By Sunday, Queen of Cups. So this could be coming to some sort of emotional conclusion about where you stand. It could be that Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio is on your mind or offering you some sort of forgiveness or love. Could be that you're looking at going back to a situation that has been unstable in the past. But it looks like there's been some real issues around control. It's like somebody... This is interesting because with the Hierophant in the reverse and the Emperor both in the reverse, it's like this energy of, I don't want to, I'm doing what's best for me. I don't want to be stable or stuck to anyone because then I feel like I lose control. But then the weird part is like Sagittarius is going back. Okay, but then we have Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like there's more than one energy, and that's kind of what I got for you guys as general for this month too. Okay, so it could be, yeah, I almost feel like Sagittarius is like going in between these two people with this Queen and this, you know, of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. That's kind of the vibe that I'm picking up on. So maybe on Sunday, Queen of Cups has custody of Sagittarius or vice versa. Let me see, what is anything else for this? Because this is weird. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm picking up on more than one energy as far as like for Sagittarius who they're dealing with. But it's like somebody's giving this offer of love because they don't want it to be over, and they see this Ten of Pentacles with this person. So, yeah, I think whoever that walked away, that's this person that created that distance because it wasn't getting off the ground. Now suddenly You know, there's this like, I don't want it to be over. Here I am. You know, I'll give you the commitment that you want. That's kind of what it's looking like. All right, well, Two of Cups for the opportunity. So whomever it is that Sagittarius does choose, there's an opportunity here for something that is like your other half, your soulmate, your person, right? It's a balanced union based on love. Yeah. So yeah, this is okay. So you had to walk away from one person to find out where your passion really was. And now it's like, then there's like this return, okay? Because that's kind of the cycle I'm seeing here. Like, you were not happy with what you were getting, so you kind of went searching, and then you found yourself, and now you're ready to give that initial, like, hey, this is my heart, or this is how I feel, okay? So that is the opportunity. The obstacle is you. All right, Sagittarius. So King of Wands for the obstacle. Tell me anything about this that is helpful. All right. Here you go. This is it. You're in a space of being undecided, trying to hold on to everybody, not making that one choice and cutting people out of your life. Maybe being in a space of wanting people to fight for you, or kind of enjoying having lots of options. But you're going to miss out on this Two of Pentacles, or this Two of Cups. It's that soulmate energy, right? If you stay in this space of like being undecided, holding on to everybody, not moving on from old hurts, and keeping people at arm's length, you know, making people compete for your attention, right? All right, the advice is the Nine of Cups. So what you wanted, what you wished for, it looks like it's here. Advice is to celebrate, to go with your gut, to go with your happy, to make a wish, basically, because it looks like you could probably have what it is that you desire. I think that you're just going to have to decide who that is, though. Because we also have the Queen of Wands coming out, Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Hermit. So I think what I'm seeing here is that the advice is to not be so caught up in your head and to go with your heart, okay? Queen of Wands is your match, right? And so rather than being in a space of like not having mental clarity or feeling like you have to make a decision with your head, follow your passion, okay? Because I can see that you're very unclear about this. I can see that you've been holding back. And it seems almost like you try to like chase people out of your space rather than like accepting them into your area, because that's intimate and scary for you, right? So I think the advice here is to go with what lights your passion, go with what seems like the best fit for you. Okay, don't let your head decide with your heart what's most in alignment with yourself, okay? All right, I will pull some advice cards for you. Everybody's got some busy weekends. All right, and interesting. All right, so we have risk, we have relaxation. Take a risk, you have the power within to move mountains. So yeah, if you go with your heart rather than your head, that might feel like a risk. That might feel like it's not the safe choice. But I also feel like with that Nine of Cups coming out, whatever this is, it's like you've been manifesting this. You know, your wish is here. Your person is here. You just have to take a risk to decide, you know, who that person is, right? Okay, then we have relaxation. Allow yourself to be lazy. It's okay to do Nothing. Well, maybe you should just let the person come to you. You know, maybe that's the advice, or maybe the advice is, you know, I kind of think when you have a lot of choices between a lot of people, it's not a bad thing to just like hang out with them and see how you feel. You know, like maybe with this Wands energy, I feel like this person is kind of your energy, Sagittarius. You're always on the go. Or always kind of looking for a reason to like block out your thoughts or your feelings, because you always have to like do something different, like working very hard, carrying all these wands around. This is a great distraction from having to figure out which wand is important to you if you never take a moment to really look at them. I think now is a very good time to do that, to just kind of put these down and sort it all out and take a moment to figure out what it is you really want, rather than kind of avoiding the issue, okay? Which in reality, it is doing something, but it's doing nothing in the sense that you're not lugging around all these wands, right? All right. That has been your reading. I hope you have a great weekend. I will speak to you soon. Bye.